14-year-old James Chapara was hit by 2 cars last night at Miller. His father is shattered.
He was a bright kid, going through a hard time being a teenager. He's just going to be sorely missed.
He says his son shouldn't have been riding the bike, which was powered by a motor.
He only got his one yesterday, swapped it apparently for another push bike.
A short time earlier, police had tried to stop the boy after spotting him riding without lights or a helmet. Officers say he wasn't being pursued.
As you can appreciate, everyone is traumatised by this incident. I've actually just been to Green Valley Police Station to talk to some of the officers. I'll be talking to the officers involved this evening. It's a tragic situation.
It's the second time in a fortnight motorised bikes have been involved in an accident in Sydney's southwest. A local councillor says enough's enough.
Nothing is being done. The government is procrastinating on the issue. It should do something about it. It's known about this for at least 10 years.
The bikes are subject to restrictions, including the size of their engine. Those in the industry are urging authorities not to react harshly.
It's not the product dangerous. How many people die on motorbike accidents or car accidents or from smoking or... there is so many things can kill you these days. Do you gonna ban them?
Police will now investigate the incident, but the case has been passed to other local area commands. Officers from Canberra and Burwood will try to piece together what happened, and the case will be overseen by the Professional Standards Command. The Roads Minister, Duncan Gay, says the regulation of motorised bikes is being examined as part of a road safety inquiry. Thomas O'Reilly, ABC News, Miller.
The New South Wales government has given Queanbeyan an historic 175th birthday present. Ruston House was the region's main hospital until 1933, but hasn't been used for more than 6 years because asbestos has been used in renovations. The building was crucial to the development of the ACT because it was the only place that provided comprehensive health services until Canberra's first clinics opened in 1914. The New South Wales government will hand control of the site to Queanbeyan City Council along with a $7,000 grant.
To assist in the removal of asbestos so that hopefully between the local health district and Queanbeyan Council we can ensure that this building is preserved for future uses.
Queanbeyan Council hasn't yet decided what the building will be used for, but it will have a community role. The National Library's unveiled a rare and remarkable piece of the nation's history. The large-scale map of what was then called New Holland was created in 1663. It's a result of 40 years of Dutch exploration and was found in storage in Sweden 3 years ago. Conservators are working around the clock to stabilise the fragile map.
It's been a great thrill, actually. Yeah. You don't see things like this very often.
It's 350 years old, 130 years before Cook mapped the east coast of Australia. This is the first time that most of Australia was brought to the rest of the world.
It'll go on public display next month as part of an exhibition of maps dating back to medieval times. To finance now, and the Australian share market and the dollar were steady today, but it's a different situation in the United States. Share prices fell sharply on Wall Street last night as crunch time for the fiscal crisis approaches. Here's Alan Kohler.
The International Monetary Fund has added its voice to the gathering alarm about the untidiness in Washington. In the latest World Economic Outlook paper issued last night, it reduced world and Australian growth forecasts but said these assumed that the shutdown is short and the debt ceiling is raised. A longer shutdown would be quite harmful, the IMF said, and if the debt